Think you can figure out ghostwriting on your own? Okay, just giving you a heads up, here are 7 things you're probably gonna run into that you won't know how to handle. 1, you reach out to a prospect and they say they're not interested. Actually, everyone you reach out to says they're not interested. What do you do? How do you move the conversation forward from there without being rude or annoying? Number 2, you get on the phone with a prospect and they ask you why they can't just hire someone cheaper on Upwork or Fiverr. What do you say? Number 3, a client gives you a verbal yes on the phone, but then goes radio silent when you follow up via email. What do you do? How often should you follow up? How do you get them across the finish line? Number 4, you start working with a new client, you send them a first draft, and they mark the entire thing up. Your Google Doc is just covered in red. How do you handle that? What does editing look like from there? Right? Do you just do everything the client says? Number 5, client asks you to do some work that's outside of the scope you agreed to. So how do you navigate that without making them upset? How do you make sure it doesn't become a pattern? Number 6, the client says they're unhappy with your quality of work and wants to cancel. So how do you reset expectations with them and keep them on as a client? How do you retain them? Or worse, number 7, a client says they're unhappy and wants a refund for all the work you've already done. What do you do? And this is just scratching the surface, okay? You're gonna run into 100 more of these scenarios where you're not gonna know how to handle it, and you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and you're gonna leave a lot of money on the table as a result. Or you can join our premium ghostwriting academy, and I can just tell you the answer. Every single time you run into one of these situations where you don't know what to do, you just ping me and my team in your private channel, and we will tell you, don't do this instead.